be yourself. Everyone else is already taken. To live is the rarest thing in the world. Most people exist. That is all. I can resist anything except temptation. The only way to get rid of a temptation is to yield to it. Experience is simply the name we give our mistakes. A cynic is a man who knows the price of everything and the value of nothing. Always forgive your enemies. Nothing annoys them so much. We are all in the gutter, but some of us are looking at the stars. I am not young enough to know everything. Education is an admirable thing, but it is well to remember from time to time that nothing that is worth knowing can be taught. The truth is rarely pure and never simple. Some cause happiness wherever they go, others whenever they go. A gentleman is one who never hurts anyone's feelings unintentionally. Consistency is the last refuge of the unimaginative. The only thing worse than being talked about is not being talked about. I have the simplest tastes. I am always satisfied with the best. Art is the most intense mode of individualism that the world has known. Fashion is a form of ugliness so intolerable that we have to alter it every 6 months. One should either be a work of art or wear a work of art. I can believe anything provided that it is quite incredible. We are each our own devil, and we make this world our hell. Selfishness is not living as one wishes to live. It is asking others to live as one wishes to live. The only difference between the saint and the sinner is that every saint has a past and every sinner has a future. Morality, like art, means drawing a line somewhere. I am so clever that sometimes I don't understand a single word of what I am saying. The good ended happily and the bad unhappily. That is what fiction means. There is no sin except stupidity. The world is a stage, but the play is badly cast. The mystery of love is greater than the mystery of death. I think God, in creating man, somewhat overestimated his ability. Life is far too important a thing ever to talk seriously about. Laughter is not at all a bad beginning for a friendship. and it is by far the best ending for one. The only way to get rid of temptation is to yield to it. When I was young, I thought that money was the most important thing in life. Now that I am old, I know it is. We live in an age when unnecessary things are our only necessities. Most people are other people, their thoughts are someone else's, opinions, their lives a mimicry, their passions a quotation. I can sympathize with everything except suffering. I cannot sympathize with that. It is too ugly, too horrible, too distressing. There is something terribly morbid in the modern sympathy. With pain, one should sympathize with the color, the beauty, the joy of life. I choose my friends for their good looks, my acquaintances for their characters, and my enemies for their intellects. A man cannot be too careful in the choice of his enemies. The books that the world calls immoral are books that show the world its own shame. It is absurd to divide people into good and bad. People are either charming or tedious.